Hey y'all, welcome. First of all, thank you, MTV. Honoring music and women and the history of our music is so important. So I got some pretty incredible women here with me tonight, and we're just gonna have a good time. It is definitely me, number one, saying thank you for supporting me for so many years. As a young girl, a lot of the songs that we're gonna sing on this live were songs that I understood immediately, even though I hadn't experienced love. I had not experienced a lot of the things with another person that I sang about. I would take the songs and I would make them mean to me what I felt. And one of the songs that I'm going to sing, it was a song that I always thought of my dad, who at the time I wasn't talking as much to, but I was in the middle of recording my first album. And since I didn't have another place to dig from and really say, okay, this is the kind of love I'm talking about, that no matter what's going on, I know I love you and that love never goes away. I felt like that towards my dad, even though I wasn't speaking to him at the time. Now you fast forward to me being full grown and having a dope relationship with him. The song still means that same thing, because that love did come full circle. And I want to say to anybody out there, let your love come full circle. And the only way to do that is to lead with love and to shed any hate, any anger towards other people. And some people that will mean you ain't going to be able to deal with. But for some people, the healing is in you leading with love. And it allows you to progress into a space, you know what I mean, that's sensible. Because everybody ain't your somebody. Right? But there are some people that it just takes work to understand their position and what they feel, and maybe what they've experienced that made them the way that they are, you know? Mm-hmm. But I think we should kick it off with a song that is indicative of something very important today. Almost 2 years ago, we lost a very, very special person. And for Nipsey's family, you can see the pain on a consistent basis, and having a relationship with London, I know what it's done to them. So I want to start off with a song that is about angels, because he has definitely become all of their angel, and his transition took a lot from them, but they have a lot of him to keep with them, especially in his two children. So we can kind of start in the format of angel. Okay.
When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you, something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine, I look at you, you're looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. I'm gonna love you, boy, you're so fine. What you mean to me, you'll never know. Deep inside, I need to show. Get into my life, you're sent from above. When you show me love, and I'm checking for you, boy, you're right on time. Angel of mine, I never feel this moment. I hope they will know every breath that I take, the love that we made. I only share this with you. When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you, fine angel of mine. Y'all, we had a mic do something super crazy. This is the good thing about us being unplugged. I mean, it's not formatted. We didn't come in here, scout this room, or go through anything crazy. We wanted it to be really, really authentic for you guys. Let's see if we can get the mic all the way to where it needs to be so that the next song you guys will be able to hear it without the little echo. But that song is important, especially for those of us who have lost people that mean something to us. And I always feel like songs, you know, they kind of resonate. Let's do something we didn't plan to do while we check this mic. Okay. Because I have made some off-color songs. When I say off-color, what I basically mean is I say what I want to say. But that's important as we go through things. How we feel is not going to be politically correct. How we feel is going to be how we feel. And so I created a record, and let's just say I'm happy not to be in this space. We can do a little bit of sideline.
Yep,
Okay. I guess. Let's see. Now this song has some crazy words in it, right? So I just do a little bit. I don't want them to shut our live down. Don't look boost at me. When you call his phone, did he pick it up? 'Cause we were making love. Did you meet his mom? Have you met his kids? Did you know my kids were his? So just together you're making a fool of yourself, yeah. No matter, it's home somewhere else. Tired of being on the side, tired. I get mine. No. And ain't you tired? Well, ain't you tired? Ain't you tired of spending all the holidays alone? Okay, wait a minute. So, that song is not a recent song. But it is one of my favorite, though. It's one of my favorite. Before I came on, a couple people were asking for a song that I don't sing a lot because we usually got like a time slot that stops us. But Street Symphony was one of the most important records in my career because Dallas and I were real big on me telling my real story and not having it seem picture perfect. That I think that was the difference in who I am and who I was. I was always open to talk about the things that I had been through. And Street Symphony was one of those records that was really, really important. But when they asked me to sing it tonight, I'm like, it's not in the set list. But I do have one that I did tell them a little bit about. Daryl Simmons actually created the record. And it is one of my absolute favorite to sing because it is a vibe every time. Even people that's not in love the song. So, well, I love you. You give me me the world, ooh, and everything that I want for. Since I've been your girl, oh, my whole life has been much better than ever before. You got a tender, sweet love, yes you do, that weakens me and takes over me whenever we touch. Baby, that's just why. Baby, that's just why. Baby, that's just why I can't get enough. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. I gotta tell you that I love only you. You don't ever say I'm too young. Thank you, baby. I've been around enough to know just what I want. You don't move too fast, so make me rush. No, one day we're gonna talk about making love, no doubt, baby, when the time is right. Baby, that's just my baby. Baby, that's just why I gotta tell you that I love only you. Oh, you don't know what you're doing to me. You take me, you hold me, you rock me in your arms, baby, and I love you for that, baby. You don't front in front of your friends, and you stand up and be a real man. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you for that, baby. Baby, that's just baby. I love you so oh, I love baby, that's just why I can't get enough. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. I gotta tell you that I love only you. It's a dope song, regardless to if you are like in love or not, you know. But when I think about all the records over the time, a lot of the records have been written by some really incredible women too. Missy Elliott, Jasmine Sullivan, Blue Cheese. Like there's a countless amount. Diane Warren. There's a countless amount of incredible women that sat down and wrote records. And let's be clear, there's a countless amount of incredible men that stepped up and wrote records, and they would spend time around me and create songs based on what they felt or what they learned about me. But there were also some times where we did records that had been done before. And when you cover a song, it's important to make it your own, but at the same time pay homage to the person that created it first. You know, there is the best example is two of my favorite women ever. If you listen to Dolly Parton's version of "I'll Always Love You," she owned it. It was hers. She wrote it. It was everything about her voice in those moments. And then there's no voice like Whitney Elizabeth Houston's, period, point blank. And for her to take it and make it what it was, you know, that's just one of the most tremendous examples of how incredible covering a song can be. But when you cover songs that you've never heard before, it gives you like this clean palette of doing your own thing. Y'all want to do one? Okay. All right. All right. It's just water. It's just water. face to face with the memories that can't be erased. Although we need each other, things have changed, and it's not the same. Sometimes it makes me wonder, where would I be? Where would I be if you hadn't discovered, which I did, inside of me? I know there was something that we can compare, where I never meant to cause you no pain. No. I just wanna go back to being the same, where I only wanna make things right, and that's before you walk out my life. Hey now, so I make plans with you to always have time for you. It was before you walk out my life. I guess it's true, can't be without you. Don't ever go away. Whoa. You know. Never meant to cause you no pain. Never. I just wanna go back. The same. Well, I only wanna make things right, and that's before you walk out my life. Ooh, it's before you walk out my
So those are songs that just mean a lot to me, and that was definitely one of the ones that was a game changer for me career-wise, because it took me out of my element. I started in church, migrated from church into the greatest love of all, and that opened the doors to everything that you've heard since. I do want to say to MTV, I thank you and I appreciate you. And y'all make sure you follow me, because there's a lot coming. I have taken a very long time in creating my upcoming album, Trenches. And I'm aware, first step is owning it, that it has taken me a while, but life changes have constantly been changing. And as seasons have changed, I've had to adjust as a mom, as a daughter, as a sister. And as I do that, I am still creating always. And that has not stopped happening. Make sure you follow me for updates at Monica Denise, MONICA DENISE. Make sure y'all follow me. God bless y'all, ladies. Thank you so much for being a part of it. We just wanted to bring y'all some love at home. Everyone, be safe. Mask up. For those of you who are having to get out and work and your kids are having to go to school, make sure you give them all the tools to survive this very deadly and dangerous virus that is still plaguing our country. So I want y'all to be careful and know that it exists, and know that every day we step out our door, it's a blessing that we are up, alive, healthy, and happy. So be grateful in all things, and God bless you.